Whoa, it's hot in here. Hang on for a minute. That's good. Okay guys, before I get on to my Raw review, make sure you subscribe up above, like this video, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Okay, we start off the night with Booker T being announced as the Raw Roulette host. And is it just me, or was he very entertaining at what he did? I don't know, it's just when he was going throughout the whole night, he was very entertaining. He made jokes. He interacted with the people in the match. He interacted with other guests to spin the wheel. I don't know, I found his jokes really funny tonight. I'm going to give him a good thumbs up for his job. And then we start off following that with Shawn Michaels. And oh my god, people went crazy, and like they should. And he goes on saying that he misses the WWE and he couldn't stay away. And then he makes a joke up about plugging his TV show that's starting tomorrow and his own Twitter, which I'm already a part of, by the way. And are you? Hope so. And then out come Nexus, minus Mason Ryan because of an injury he had on one of the house shows. And as the talk goes on, basically Shawn says the only reason they cheer me more than you is because I am better. And as much as that is true, I'm saying CM Punk is a great wrestler himself. So I'm thinking that, yes, Shawn Michaels, you're the greatest of all time, but CM Punk is definitely up there with you. Next thing is, he's switching music's Otunga. Basically he won't do anything. He's not done anything for a while, so who really cares? Down he went. And then later, he gives one to Michael, and down he went. And then Punk says something along the lines of, you should not have done that. Ooh, threat. And the GM makes the match. CM Punk, as you're in the ring, you're going to get first match. And then going over to the Raw Roulette, the opponent, it comes to a question mark, which means a mystery opponent, and it's none other than Kane. The match itself, again, I can't say much about it because Punk ends up walking out the match, which makes Kane the winner. And as much as I like the fact that Kane won, because I'm a fan of Kane, I'm not going to say it was a good match, because Punk could have done a lot more. Punk could have, proven himself a bit more by maybe actually beating Kane. But anyway, then we go on to another roulette thing. We have Eve being the guest host. She spins the wheel, and it comes to a full count anywhere. So we're having Sin Cara, the match versus M1, the match that we didn't have last week, and the match itself, it was too short. These two could have put on a great fight if they had more time. But Sin Cara continues its undefeated streak. And I'm like, okay, it's just, I was hoping for more from you guys. This match we wanted last week, you could have made the match a bit more for us, have more going at it, have more time is the main thing. They could have had the match go on a bit longer than what it did. Next, we have the match that Kofi was very looking for. Because as he spins the wheel, he gets player's choice. Oh, but the thing is, he didn't get to spin the wheel. Vicky Guerrero stepped in. Okay, I don't know why she did that, because the match led to her being banned from ringside as Kofi faces Dolph Ziggler in a non-title match. The match itself isn't anything too fancy. You get to see good action between both of them, and Kofi Kingston hits a Trouble in Paradise out of nowhere as Michael Cole showered out, and he gets the win. Again, this rivalry I don't really care about, but I'll say go Kofi Kingston. Okay, the next match is Del Rio versus Big Show, which ends up being a cage match thanks to Maurice's role of the roulette wheel. And the first thing I was thinking is, how is Big Show meant to climb this cage? Doesn't Del Rio have the advantage here? But then I remembered, you can pin and submit in a cage. So it's basically a singles match with a cage around it. The result ended up with Del Rio winning, as Mark Henry came and ripped the door off, used the door to smack into Big Show, who's leaning against the cage wall, and the wall collapses. Mark Henry, I can't see him getting a title around his waist anytime soon, but I do like him showing his dominance. I do like him going against the Big Show, big guy versus big guy. So I say keep going with that, please. And then, the next match. Okay, the next match I don't really have too much bother about, because it's basically Kelly versus Nikki Bella this time, just to have something different for the Divas Championship. And the roulette gets spun around, and it's a submission match. I was so glad it wasn't a flipping pillow match. Pillow fighting. But the submission match, it was a short, boring match. Kelly gets the Boston Crab or something and wins the match. Yay, Kelly. But having her as a champion is different than the boring Bella Twins. Next, we have an appearance from DDP. Ooh, what are you doing here? And he starts advertising his DVD, but out comes Drew McIntyre. Wow, you're actually appearing on TV. The thing is, it didn't last long. He starts saying people have been saying you're washed up, DDP, and you should just go. But Shawn Michaels comes and gives Drew McIntyre a sweet chin music. You haven't had Drew McIntyre on TV for I don't know how long. He was actually going to maybe have an appearance today and actually make most of his time on camera, but no, WWE, you had to get him kicked out. Of all the wrestlers, it had to be him. Thanks for that, WWE. Fools. The next match, with Ray at the roulette wheel, it gets spun round and it comes to be a tornado match. So the match is made. Rey Mysterio and Alex Riley versus Jack Swagger and The Miz. And okay, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, because we haven't had a proper tornado match like this in a while. But we all knew the result. With Rey Mysterio and Alex Riley, who's starting to grow and become something in the WWE, of course you're going to have these two come over and win. And as soon as Ray does his jump from the top rope, his splash from the top rope, the crowd go crazy. They cheer them, and yeah, this match, I'm going to, as I said, give it a thumbs up. Well done, Miz and Jack Swagger for losing, and well done, Alex Riley and Ray for winning. Now on to the main event, which is John Cena versus R-Truth. Thanks to R-Truth spinning the wheel, it's a tables match. And all I'm going to say about this is that CM Punk interfered and saved R-Truth from being put through a table. And then, as Cena chases CM Punk out the ring and then back in, R-Truth is waiting there and spears Cena through the table. Yes! Cena lost a match. Yes! To R-Truth. Yes! And after the match, as Cena's laying there hurt, Punk goes on mic. We all know how great CM Punk is on mic. And he says, Cena, I don't hate you. I just don't like the fact that you are the best, which you're not. I'm the best. And I think, as much as Cena is the top dog in WWE, we have CM Punk, who is definitely one of the greatest in the business today. And then he says, the only reason you are where you are, Cena, is because you kissed Vince's ass. And the only other one that does that is Hogan. And I was like, whoa, bringing Hogan into this. Okay, so that's going to probably cross out you going to TNA when you leave WWE like you're saying you are, which is a real shame. I really don't want Punk to leave. I'm going to keep mentioning that until up to when he said he's going to leave, which is straight after Money in the Bank. And then he goes on saying that the ones that are cheering me as I say this, you're just as bad as the others, because you're drinking stuff out of other wrestlers' merchandises. You shove things in my face for me to sign, to sell on eBay because you can't get a job. And that was all really funny. But then as he starts mentioning more about Vince, his mic switches off for the end of Raw. Oh, that was a shame, because I was really enjoying hearing CM Punk on mic. But on a side note, that was the end of Raw. On a side note, early this week we had the sad news of Chavo Guerrero being released. And I think that's a real shame, because we saw how great he did at the Royal Rumble. I'm thinking you could have actually used him and he could have actually done something for WWE. He could have maybe carried on having a rivalry with Sin Cara, Evan Bourne. If you brought Rey Mysterio back down against him, you could have maybe had him against Justin Gabriel. You could have done a lot of things with Chavo Guerrero. Maybe paired him up with someone and had him go for the tag team championships like he did all in the years back. So I'm going to say it's a sad thing that the WWE decided to release him just because they didn't know what to do with him. So I'm going to say, bad move WWE, you lost a great wrestler there. But anyway, you've heard my thoughts on tonight's Raw and the passing of the release of Chavo Guerrero. What do you guys think of Raw and the passing of Chavo Guerrero? Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to vlog again soon. Goodbye, people.